Yo, this is a motherfucker who needs no introduction. You are watching Breaking Records Radio.
All right, so you are now tuned into Breaking Records Radio. My name is Alex, and I have here with me one of the most influential acts in hip-hop, from his label relations with Eazy-E to winning numerous Grammys with and without his group Bone Thugs-n-Harmony. Please welcome to the show, Krayzie Bone. What's good, my man?
Yo, what's going on? What's going on, man?
Oh man, I said this at the beginning of the call here, but I can't thank you enough for taking the time out to speak to me here today. I appreciate it, and I'm looking forward to this conversation.
Yes, all good, man. All good. Thanks for having me on.
100%. I want to start and kind of talk about some of your early history. Prior to Bone Thugs, what was your first introduction to hip-hop culture? Not even necessarily injecting yourself into it in any way, but just from a fan's perspective. How did you end up getting introduced to the thing?
Man, well, first when I first started off with music, what really turned me on to music, period, was when I saw Michael Jackson perform once on television. And when I saw that, it just, that his performance just electrified me, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, I told my mother, I said, that's what I want to do when I grow up, And from then it went from Michael Jackson to New Edition. And then one day my brother brought home an LL Cool J album, LL Cool J radio album. And man, when I started playing that album, I was so strung out off that album. It was like I had to learn the words to it. So what I did was I started writing down the lyrics to all of his songs. And as I was writing down the lyrics to his songs, I discovered the formula on how to write a rhyme like he was doing. And I said to myself, I was like, man, I think I can write my own rhyme, because all you have to do is make sure every ending word rhymes. You know what I'm saying? So I sat down and wrote my own rhyme one day, and I never stopped from then. From then on, I just kept going, kept doing it.
That's amazing. You mentioned the Michael Jackson thing. What was it about Michael's performance that really kind of captured you? Was it the dance element of it, or?
Yeah, man. It was definitely the dance. It was the dance. I used to imitate Michael Jackson dancing and everything. You know what I'm saying? So it was definitely the dance, man, and just just being on stage and hearing the crowd, how the crowd reacted to him, and it was all that.
So you say when you heard LL Cool J that your instinct was to kind of learn how to rap like him. Were you ever kind of teetering on breakdancing and getting involved in breakdancing due to I guess watching Michael and just dancing in general?
Man. Yeah, man. I went through all the phases. You know what I'm saying? I consider myself a hip hop student and scholar, because I followed it from day one. Once I learned about it, I never left it. I knew everybody. I knew every artist. I knew what song was hot. You know what I'm saying? Even when people around me didn't even know the music. You know what I'm saying? So that's how much I was into it. So I went through all the phases of break dancing, pop locking, like all that stuff. I had my own crew back in the day. We used to carry around cardboards and looking for break dance battles back in the day. You know what I'm saying? I was into all that, for real.
That's amazing. So you knew from an early age then that you wanted kind of hip hop to be your life at that point, right? Like career wise?
Oh yeah, definitely. I knew from a very, very early age that that's what I wanted to do. Like around, like the end, as I was coming out of the 6th grade and going into the middle school, I was fully indulged in hip